Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Jennifer. Hi. We are going to do a stitch with me today, and I am working on my stained glass dragons. And if you're new and you've not seen it before, this is what it will look like when it is completed. It is from Pixels Junkies Studio on Etsy, and it is a full coverage piece, and I am stitching this on 25 count, and I have decided to focus on this one probably till after the new year. Just because I feel like I haven't really done a whole lot to it. I would show you what I've done, but I'm only working on the black right now. I have filled in a couple different colors on the, well, actually one other color, but it was confetti, and it drove me bonkers. So I said, we're just going to do the black. So while I sit here and get started stitching, welcome to any new subscribers. And if you're returning, welcome back. And we're just going to stitch and chat, and there may be some pauses in between because there's not really been a whole lot going on this week. It's just been really busy here. And one thing of excitement is it did snow. I didn't take a picture, and by the time I probably get to the picture, to take a picture, it will probably be, it'll probably all be gone by then. But yeah, that was our little whatever of the week. They, after Thanksgiving, I'd say maybe Sunday, they started forecasting that we were going to get, possible snow. And I thought, yeah, okay, there were whatever. And it has been usually after, the Thanksgiving rush at work, it's usually kind of quiet, and it's not really busy, but it has been kind of steady, and everybody kept saying, yeah, we're supposed to get snow, blah, 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 blah. And I thought, yeah, okay. And I'm going to be honest, I really didn't think it was going to snow. And so yesterday, everybody kept saying, yeah, we're supposed to get, like 1 to 2 inches. And I just looked at him. I was like, are you serious? So on my break yesterday, I looked, and there was a winter weather advisory. And I'm like, goody. Um, yeah, that's the way I felt about it. I was like, okay. So I said, well, after I get off of work, I might as well go ahead and get, a couple loaves of bread, just because, number one, we didn't have any here. And I said, well, I need that. And there was a couple of things I needed to get. So I got that. And to be honest, I didn't think it was going to like snow crazy. I mean, we weren't expecting a blizzard, so I wasn't expecting to and I just grabbed a couple things that we needed. And then I came home and watched the news again, and it said, yeah, we're going to get, a dusting to like 2 inches. Well, okay. So they kept saying, yeah, it's going to start in the middle of the night, like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And I thought, okay, so it's going to, we're going to have snow when you wake up. So I got up this morning at 5:30. I get up at 5:30 every morning, regardless of whether or not I want to sleep in when I don't have to work, or it's, whatever. And because now my body has just said, you're not sleeping in. And I got up and I looked out the window. I said, yeah, no snow. It's what I think. And I had to be at work at 7:30, and I thought, okay, well, I was just sitting here watching the news, and about the time that they were doing, talking about the weather, my phone rings, and it's telling me, oh, schools are going to be delayed 90 minutes. I'm like, what? So I looked out the window again. Sure enough, there's snow. It's snowing. Oh, goody. So I let little dude know. And he was like, what? I'm like, well, you got a 90-minute delay. Why? And he knew it was going to snow. And so I told him, and he was like, I don't know why they just don't cancel school and just, because it's just kind of stupid to go in and so forth. And I, excuse me, guys, think I'm coming down with a cold. So, I was like, well, you don't have to go. So when I leave, because he didn't have to leave when he normally would at like 7 in the morning. I told him, I said, if you really, really, truly, what, baby? If you really, really, truly, are that, whatever about it, you don't have to go in. And he just looks at me and he's like, no, I'm going. So I called him a little later and I said, you can stay home. Because by the time I left and got to work, it was getting really, really disgusting. I mean, the main roads, no. Side roads, yes. And I told him, I said, you don't have to go. You can, stay home if you want. And he's like, no, I'll go. I don't want to miss any days. And I'm like, okay. And because he'd already missed a bunch because of him being sick those 2 times. And I said, okay, well, I'm leaving it up to you. I said, there's a lot of people, a lot of customers have already come in and their kids aren't going to school. And he's like, it's fine. So he went, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think it was gonna stop. And because yeah, it was snowing like crazy. I mean, it was snowing hard. And I really, really thought, okay, schools, it's not schools, but it's just, yeah, we're going to have more than what they said. And to be honest, I really think we did. I don't know. Looking outside now, it doesn't look like, it did this morning, but, yeah, and y'all hear a noise in the background. It's Freya. She's playing with stuff. So I get to work and they come to me and they tell me, oh, we're cutting hours and you're going home early. Okay. So I was kind of shocked and I was like, okay. But I went on and just went to, started working. And about 9:30, when I would normally get a break, she said, you can go home. What? This early? And she said, yeah. I was like, okay. So I came home and yeah, this is where I've been ever since. And then I ended up taking a nap, and I guess I'm exhausted. I don't know. I was just like, I wasn't expecting to lay down and take a nap. I started watching something on TV, and yeah, I fell asleep and woke up, and yeah, I'm still tired. But yeah, it is what it is. And I can sit here and chill out for the rest of the day because I can get some stitching done, because I haven't really done a whole lot of stitching and haven't really my motivation this past week has just been like I just don't have any, and I'm like but it is what it is. And I think because last week was just so busy with Thanksgiving rush and Then, of course, the rest of the beginning of this week being, kind of steady and all that. So it's, yeah, I knew it was, I didn't think I was going to end up with a cold, but it sounds like it, doesn't it? It does sound like it. So, decided, like I said, I on my last floss tube, I've decided to keep this as a focus piece for now, and just work on it. And I want to make a good dent in it. So I'm just going to work on this for a while, and now I have a knot and it doesn't want to come out. And work on this for a while, and then I'll switch to something else whenever. And this knot is not going to come out. I hate knots. I really do. Knots are a pain in my butt. There we go. So yeah, it's been there's not been a whole lot going on around here, and so now I'm just gonna sit here and chill out. I do need to study for my I do need to study my insurance class. I haven't done a whole lot on that, guys. It's like my life is not my own, especially when it comes to work. And God bless her, my recruiter, supervisor, whatever you want to call her. That's, trying to help me get my license. God bless her, because at first I thought she was gonna be upset with me, and she said, no, I totally understand. I said, it's just hard because, my schedule is one of those schedules where I can work whatever, whenever, and just not be a set time. And I have to, do it around my schedule, and she totally understands. And of course my kids are like, well, why won't you just quit? No, I don't want to quit. I need to work until I can get, my insurance class done and over with. But yeah, it's been yeah, we've been trying to just make it all work. And of course, the last couple of days I haven't put anything in my planner, and my daughter was like, you haven't looked at your planner in 2 days. And I said, yeah, I know, which is kind of sad. But it's just been like, my time has not been my own, and trying to fit. It seems like there's never enough days, never enough time in a day to do anything and everything. And it's just, yeah, it has not been it made me feel like I had too much on my plate at first, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna, I can do this. I've got this. And so my whatever you want to call her, my soon to be supervisor, boss, whatever she's called, she and I are gonna, when I get home tomorrow after work, she and I are gonna sit down and video call, and we're just gonna kind of go through stuff and figure out my time, and that way I can get stuff done, because it has not been it's not been easy for the last couple of days, but it is, it's okay. But that's fine. I'm still powering through it, and we got this. So that was one of the main reasons why I said, okay, I feel like I'm neglecting my cross stitch projects. So this is one of them that I'm going to work on, and I'm just going to go, keep stitching until either I get bored or something. And make a good dent in it. I mean, I've done pretty good. I mean, I'm doing all the black right now. I'm like at 6%? Is that what it said? Yeah, I'm almost at 7%. And that's just doing all the black. So, and one of the colors, and which I didn't finish doing. I kind of said, you know what, we're going to do the black first. So that's where I'm at. And started Christmas shopping. Well, I've got it in my carts on where I'm going to order from. Little dude wants a, excuse me. Little dude I've got little dudes. And then Justin's. And then Miranda's are all in their, where they need to be in their carts. And then I should be set. And so I'm going to start getting that started next week. And then go from there. Because it's been... I was going to start it this week, today, or yesterday. But I didn't get that far. So I said, yeah. So, and of course, Justin couldn't decide what he wanted. And he asked me for an electric blanket. I said, okay, I'll get you one. So that's what I'm getting him. And then he's like, can I just have an Xbox card? I was like, sure. So I'm getting him and little dude one of those. Little dude wants a new comforter. So those are, those are the two things that I took care of with them. And already have, those two things for that they want for in the cart. In my cart on the place where I'm buying it. And I also, little dude asked for a Philadelphia Eagles hat and gloves. So I went searching for that and have that saved. And my daughter wants books, which, yeah, we got those saved too. So yeah, that's kind of already situated and ready. And yeah, so we're, pretty much straight. And I think that's, that's all they've asked me for, because it's kind of hard to buy for, teenagers and adult children anymore. And because my kids don't really, ask for a whole lot. And so we are, going from there, because that's what they said they wanted. So that's what I'm getting them. So what else? I did get the yearly event posted on my cross stitch group, and I'll link it below. It's Cross Stitching Sisters. We're doing what is it called? Landmarks of the World Stitching Tour. And which is kind of fun. And I got a lot of questions after I posted it, because they were like, do we have to stitch, from the distance between one landmark to the other? And I was like, no. All I expect is 200 stitches for each landmark. And, then if you can, bring a historical fact and post about it, you get extra bonus stitches. And it was pretty much, I'm trying to be easy about it this year because a lot of people in my group are kind of like, they, they like the low stitch totals, which is fine. So, got that posted, and it's up on the group, and hopefully I'll get a lot of people to go this time. It's been this year's was kind of, not not a whole lot of people went, and it's just kind of like I want people to go. I want it to be busy. So, we'll see. But let's see, what else can I tell you has been going on, guys? Did get some books read. Well, books that I've already read that I didn't read. I found a list of books that I read, and apparently I didn't get them into my reading challenge on my Goodreads, so I got those done and put up. And then I'm trying to think. Did get to watch a new TV series, well, new to me, called Blind Spot. I couldn't get into that one as much as I would have liked to. It just didn't appeal to me. I mean, I did start watching it, and it was just kind of like, I don't know. It was, I mean, it started off like it was going to be really, really good, and then it was just like, huh? And I don't know. I just wasn't, I don't know. I just didn't get into it. And, so I literally stopped watching it. I don't even know how many seasons there were because I stopped and I was like, I can't. It was way too confusing for me because it just didn't make any kind of sense. And I mean, it probably would have, but I don't know. So I stopped watching it, and then I started watching The Lincoln Lawyer. I had started that one a long time ago, and at first I was like, I don't know if I'm going to want to watch this, but it's really good. And I'm waiting for the new season to come out, so I'm hoping the new season comes out soon. And that one was really good. I really, really liked that one. And let's see what else. And what else did I watch? Oh my gosh. I don't even remember. Oh, it was called Department Q. That's what I said. It's on Netflix, and it takes place in Scotland, and it's about a detective who works cold cases. And yeah, it was really good. I was really impressed with it. And so yeah, I was watching that. And of course then I watched the new Aquaman movie, and I about died laughing. Oh my gosh. I was laughing so hard. I was like, okay. Yeah, it was pretty good. I just laughed my butt off because I mean, it was good, it action packed, but Jason Momoa is a mess. He is he's a mess. And so I watched that, and that was it for TV and movies that I watched this week, because I mean I really didn't have a whole lot of time except over Thanksgiving break. And I haven't caught up on YouTube either, because yeah, I need to catch up on that, and get myself caught up, and so forth, because it's been it's been a week, it's been a couple weeks since I watched YouTube. So we but yeah, so, and my parents came back from Kentucky yesterday. Haven't talked to them, but yeah, they were supposed to be back yesterday, and yeah, I think I am getting a cold. Goody. So yeah, I'm gonna call them this week and a couple of days and see how they were and so forth, and um what's going on, who, what, where, how, wow, whatever. And then yeah, that's really all that's been going on this week. It has just like I said, it's been a busy week, and I didn't really get to do a whole lot of stitching. It's just like every time, like I said in my floss tube video, every time I go to sit down, it's like, yeah, something happens, and it's, yeah, my life is not my own. But I need to start watching Christmas movies to get into the spirit, but I haven't got that far. Just don't even feel like it. I really truly don't. It's just been like, I don't know. So, but yeah, so organizing and all that good junk, it's been fun. And still trying to organize, and started making plans in my room, because I want to have my own little stitching spot in my room. So I'm trying to get that kind of organized, started something, and then I can have a spot back there if I don't want to sit up here. And yeah, so yeah, it's been like that. But yeah, my life, it's just not been, it's just been busy, 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 busy. And finally, I mean, I was kind of shocked that they let me go home early. And today, even though I was going to get off around lunchtime anyway, but yeah, they kind of, what in the world is that noise? I don't know if y'all heard that, but yeah, I think it's Freya, because she's one of those ones that likes to try to get in places, and I think she's at my daughter's door trying to get in. And especially when Miranda doesn't let her in, she'll sit there and wait and wait and wait, and sometimes she'll meow to the point that she wants to be let in, and I don't know if that's what she's doing. I can't tell, because I'm not trying to get up and go over there, because she's gonna yeah, she's gonna drive me crazy. All right, let me see, where am I? All right, I did all that, so now I don't want to go too far, because I don't know where I'm at, and that requires me going to the other page. 1, 2, 3. All right, hold on. We're going to do it this way. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put a thing here so I know where it's at. Okay. All right. That's where I got to. All right. Okay, I think I know where I'm at now. So, yeah, so I think that's what she's trying to do. I think she's trying to get in, and she's being, I think she's going to drive my daughter crazy, but I don't know. Well, no, now she's out here. And of course, when we went to go put her in with Miranda last night, Miranda went to go get her, and she was laying on my bed, and she went to go get her, and she looked at me. Miranda comes out, and she looks at me. She's got Freya in her arms. She said, Mom, why is Freya's collar wet? I was like, I don't know. She's on my bed, so how am I supposed to know? And she's like, yeah, her collar's wet. And there was a freaking gnat flying around. And I said, I really, truly don't know. And she's like, well, feel it. So I did. Y'all see me doing this. There's a gnat flying around, and it's getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves. So yeah, couldn't figure out why her collar was wet. She's not wet, but her collar is. So we have no idea. And I just started laughing. I was like, okay, this is funny. And but yeah, we couldn't figure that one out to save our butts. I was like, well, that's just lovely. So we have no clue as to why her collar was wet. Still don't know. And then I lost a stylist yesterday. Not yesterday, a couple months ago. It's like a teal stylist, and it's not up here. I don't know where it went to. My daughter was supposed to put it up here. I think she put it in something else. But anyway, she heard Freya playing behind the couch. And she said, yeah, she started playing behind the couch. And so Miranda was trying to figure out what she was doing. So she went and looked behind, and she found her playing with my teal stylus. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she said, yeah, did you not, at least, I said, well, where was it? And she's like, behind the couch. I was like, well, that's a nice place for it, because I don't remember it being behind the couch. And she says, well, it might have fell down in the cushion. So she found it, and she put it up. But Freya was a little upset because she took the stylus away and put my stylus up. But sorry, it's mine. And like right now, Freya's standing on top of the recliner and watching, trying to, I don't know if she's trying to get ready to pounce or what she's doing. Her and Athena have taken to fighting over the recliner to sleep on. If Athena's not laying on it, then Freya is. And then when Athena comes out and she wants to lay on it, well, let's just say they want to fight over it. So yeah, they like to play with it, or like to fight over it, which I think she kind of kicked Athena out of here, because Athena was out here. I don't know if she kicked her out of here and made her go in my room or what the deal is, but Athena's favorite place lately is my bed to sleep. That's where she likes to sleep. So she's probably back there sleeping while Freya sleeps over here. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Anything else I can tell you all about? I'm trying to think. I don't know, you guys. I'm sorry for the way the camera is facing. I'm trying to move it. I need to move it. I'm trying to move it to where I want it. And I wanted it a little lower so that y'all could see really, my stitching up close. But my thing is not cooperating. So we are going to have to fool with it this week to figure it out. Because, yeah, it's not wanting to cooperate. Especially when I do my no talking video, my stitch with me's and no talking. You know, I want, because I feel like my hand's always in the way because me stitching two-handed and my hand always stays up here. And, yeah. So I feel like y'all don't see what I'm doing. So I'm going to try to fix that this week or today or something. Because I do need to record, a no talking stitch with me. And then, so that way, but this stand is being special. So I need to work with it and probably move it. So we'll see. All right. I'm thinking. Let's see, what else? Can I tell you all that is going on this week? Because I really don't know, or what else has been going on. There's not much else to tell you. I mean, it's Friday, yay, but I'm thinking, I'm trying to, my brain doesn't want to function. Yeah, I think that's it for this week, guys. I know, I'm sorry, it's not a longer video, but, yeah, so I'm going to stop, and I do appreciate you all coming to watch and check my channel out. And, I mean, please, if you like it, please hit the like button. And if you like what you see, you can, the channel and so forth, please, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And, as always, if there's any questions, concerns, please feel free to post them and I will gladly answer. And I will see everybody next week. I hope everybody has a great week. And stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.